All right, guys. So we're gonna go here and play it real quick. But remember, this John Ritten, whatever his name is, what John Rittinger, whatever his name is. Um, you can tell he's clearly biased, but he's talking about the iPhone Fold, um, foldable phone, and how that Samsung is just the previews, and the movie is gonna be with the new iPhone foldable phone. You got to remember, Samsung's been doing this for 7 years in the foldable market. Many other foldables from different companies have been doing this. Apple, this is their first generation, first gen, 2026. You have to remember that. They're not going to come out here with some, they're going to have features, different features, obviously, but they're not going to come out. I mean, you can't take over a champion because you have a few features like people haven't seen. Like, yeah, there's going to be features, but that's not going to get 7 years of actual mass production produced phones in different categories, from flips to folds to trifolds, and now this new smaller, shorter, wider dimension. They've had four different, and that's just that. We don't even know about prototypes they've had. Like, they've probably had who knows how many hundreds of different designs and things they've worked on. And you're talking, and they've already produced four. So in 7 years. So imagine to think that Apple, I mean, it's just biased, but we're gonna cut this in and out as we go.
Roll and it starts to stutter a little bit. I think I
And he says that, oh, when he's using the Samsung device, it stutters. Not once has a stutter, and we're gonna go back and back if we have to, like literally, just see it.
expected a better software experience.
So let's see where it stutters when
Such a
he's scrolling.
small subset.
But let's see it.
And
Let's
you
see it.
see it. You
Let's
look
see
at
it
Instagram
then.
and you start to scroll and it starts to stutter a little bit. I think I just expected
Where did
a
it
better
stutter?
software experience from third-party manufacturers. And
No, no,
start
no, 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 no,
not
no, no. Let's find out, where did it
look
stutter.
at Instagram and you start to scroll and
Let's
it starts to
scroll.
stutter a little bit. I think I just expected a better software experience from
So
third-party
hold on here.
manufacturers.
Hold on.
To scroll and it starts to
So
stutter
where's it
a little
stuttering at?
bit. I think I just
Come on,
expected
John.
a
Where's it
better
stuttering?
software experience
Show us.
from
And it's in
third-party manufacturers.
it's in half
And
speed. And obviously, it's hard to lie when it doesn't happen and you can't show it. And you've had this phone for how many weeks? And you say this, but you don't put any video on it, right? Oh, it stutters, it lags, but it doesn't, because you would put it on the film if it would, right? You're gonna show it. Of course, you can have ways to edit it and purposely try to um, change the settings for the sensitivity and do all that kind of stuff and barely glance and touch. You could do that because a lot of people do that. A lot of people do hard resets, and there's things that you can do to cause something like that to happen. But even in the video, you didn't do that, and there wasn't. So if you're talking about the software, it wasn't seen in the video. And actually, this should be actually a copyright strike, because you're in almost any other, especially in music, there's almost mischaractering a company. That's a lot of stuff that can go on by you even doing that, honestly, because that's not something that people, especially trillion-dollar companies, take light.
this phone, the Z Fold 8, as this is the best analogy I come up with, as the movie trailer for the iPhone Ultra. And bear with me.
I mean, that's hard. That's a tough pill to swallow, to say something like that. Like, I mean, remember, you're saying this about a $1 trillion company, John. Why would you do that? Why would you say something that stupid, that a product that you bought or have used, and your money as a YouTuber versus something like Samsung? You already know, like, why would you even do that? That's crazy.
This is great, right? We finally got to hear Doom's voice. We saw Cyclops in the comic accurate suit, but now I want to see the whole film. And I get the pull, I really do, but nobody has seen the movie yet. And Apple's first crack at anything is usually the roughest one. So this trailer, playing right now, it's a pretty good trailer. A few other things to know before you spend any money. No S Pen support, which started back with.
So you saying that there's no S Pen support? In what world does any phone product that Apple does or produce have support on their phones? Right. Okay.
The Z Fold 7, that still kind of bugs.
That's crazy how that can bug someone that uses a phone that doesn't even offer that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But let's keep
Enough
going.
things to size. Samsung told press over in London they're hoping to bring it back at some point. This phone doesn't have flex mode, while the other Samsung foldables do. I thought that one kind of sucked. Samsung hasn't explained why. It's rated at IP40.
And what's up with this whole flex mode thing? No one, that's a different phone. That's a different, and the Apple products, what they have, they have the Air, they have the Pro, they have the Pro Max, they have the SE, they have another one, I forgot. They have a bunch out. What are you talking about? No, I'm asking you, what are you talking about? The flex mode? You mean they're giving you a feature on a different product that provides that? But then why not use it in tint mode? It's a different feature. At some point, people have to use common sense.
8 too, so a little bit water is fine, but zero dust protection. The inner screen still does feel a little bit like plastic. Doesn't bother me personally. Neither of these phones, this is still a big miss, has MagSafe, G2, whatever magnets on the back. Samsung's happy to sell you cases that have that in there. I thought that still was a huge miss for phones of this cost. So that knock aside, it brings me to the phone that I keep almost always recommending. So the Z Fold 8 Ultra is like about 2,100 bucks, and it's the tall and narrow shape the Fold has always been. A bigger inner screen and kind of everything that this one gives off.
But what do you mean? Oh, it's the same thing that it's always been, right? Why are you talking about the standards of foldable phones if Apple has never even compared because they have nothing to compare with? They don't even have foldable phones. It's been 7 years. You guys are forgetting about the flips. You're forgetting about the folds. You're forgetting about the ultras. You're forgetting about just the regular, well, they don't call it wide, but that new dimension, right? Just the regular Fold 8. You guys are missing so much.
If you're debating foldables and you want to get work done, the Z Fold 8 Ultra is the way to go. That's the one for getting work done. The Z Fold 8 is the one for everything you want to do once work is over. And kind of comparing these two, I know it was kind of a light comparison. It was more sort of 8 focused. The S26 Ultra is peak phone, good at absolutely everything except for folding. But the thing worth your time on it isn't the camera array, it's probably the privacy display. And a very complicated relationship sort of with that one. You can run it all the time, set it per app, have it fire only notifications so your text don't.
I mean, isn't this, I mean, hey, I mean, if he wants to live his life like this, talking bad about a one product that he either bought or was given, which he shouldn't even be given this because there's a bunch of better people out there that won't be biased in their videos. Clearly, you can tell he's an iPhone user, doesn't like, expects that there's going to be something better, and then comparing that with a phone that he doesn't even know how even the experience will be, and saying that it's going to be better just because it's an iPhone that's going to be a foldable that's 7 years in the making, and you're calling that this a trailer for 7 years, and then that iPhone is the movie. The iPhone foldable, I think you're how people will say now that they're hyping it up. I would say that it's more than misleading the audience, because at the end of the day, these are just your opinions. And as soon as the foldable for the iPhone comes out, the things that they miss, you will be gladly and insured to overlook that and change your opinion. And that's how history repeats itself. The things that it doesn't have and the features that it may not have, or maybe have one or three different functions, will have a whole bunch more mistakes. And guess what? You will overlook that every time.